Alright. New Archon quests. Here we go. Also the new mission for the event that just came out today. Which is you have to do all 5 of those things to pick it up, but we're doing this. Here we go. Where's this at? Did not expect it to be down in Liyue. Liyue Harbor, here we come. I don't know who that is. Is that Ganyu? It is Ganyu.
Oh, yes, yes. They have the audacity to go after anything. The 7 dragons, gods. No ancient artifact that relates can escape their greedy ambitions. Still, this time is different. Who do they think they are, going after the Abyss Order's treasures? Oh, Traveler, it's you.
Huh? Ganyu, what are you doing here with Lan? Do you have a commission you need to post?
Hello. We were just discussing the Treasure Hoarders.
Yes. We were just saying how even the audacious Treasure Hoarders should know better than to mess with the Abyss. It's just too evil.
But we recently received intel from the Ministry of Civil Affairs that 2 big-time treasure hoarders in Liyue and Mondstadt are planning some big joint operation.
2 big-time treasure hoarders?
Yes. They're known as Big Sis of the South and Raptor of the North.
Oh, Raptor! Paimon remembers he tried to run away from Amber in Mondstadt. But who is Big Sis of the South?
I'm just gonna go with this one.
You already know something then. I guess you must have crossed paths with the Treasure Hoarders many times before. You are correct. She's the head of the Treasure Hoarders in Liyue. As I understand it, the Treasure Hoarders all call her boss. Some say that the God of Thieves even bestowed a gift upon her for her exploits, making her Big Sis of the Gods. But that's probably just a wild rumor.
Anyway, the Treasure Hoarders discovered some previously unexplored ruins that the Abyss Order has been secretly guarding in the shadows. Despite how dangerous that makes it, all the Treasure Hoarders can think about is what kinds of treasure could be inside. They have already devised a plan. They will send out a decoy to divert the Abyss Order's forces away from the ruins, then send an expert thief inside to steal the treasure.
To this end, Big Sis and Raptor have reportedly recruited a certain Grand Thief from Fontaine.
Grand Thief? That's quite an impressive sounding title.
Oh, indeed. He is an extraordinary individual. The Grand Thief is highly respected in the Treasure Hoarders, in the same way that we adventurers look up to great adventurers.
Like how Stanley's right there. I'm just gonna hit the first one.
Ah, so you're familiar with the author of the Tevat Travel Guide, then? Correct. The Grand Thief is someone as renowned as her. So, despite being relative big-timers in Liyue and Mondstadt, Big Sis and Raptor had to put in a lot of work to convince a thief of his status to come and personally oversee this operation.
With the major changes in Liyue recently, the Ministry of Civil Affairs and the Millelith already have their hands full. They don't have any time to investigate rumors about treasure hoarder activity. But anything related to the Abyss makes me feel like there is some unknown danger lurking beneath the surface. So I decided to come to the Adventurers Guild to post a commission.
Leave this commission to us.
Oh, thank you so much.
Good to see this in the hands of a reliable guild member. Well then, good luck. The guild will take care of the details of this commission.
Alright, so this is the name to the new Archon quest is what it's considered. The name of it kind of hints what's going to happen, so... But for those of you who don't know, you're in for a surprise, I guess. Also, this is chapter 1, so there may be other chapters to this quest. I'm just gonna fast travel here. Which is awkward because where I was going earlier to do the event, those of you who don't know, the little event they have out right now currently, you help a water spirit, and she or he, whatever it is, I think it's called Endora, she captures the water animals from the water boss in this game. I think they call them scouts because they're all throughout this water area. This is where I was earlier, I think. If I see the little wind thing under me, yeah, well, it was here. But I didn't grab that on the way down like last time. But this is where it was earlier. This was the 5th day's one, because I had to walk all around this just to capture animals. There was a couple this way, but it seemed like going around this part of the lake was easier. But back to the quest. I'll show you in the event later. Call of the Abyss. Recommended elements, cryo damage. I'm just gonna go in without it. I could switch to a cryo character, but with Razor, my cryo characters aren't that great. I only have 2 at the moment, 2 or 3. And I make it seem like that's a bad thing, but I don't like using the cryo characters I have, personally. Diona's my favorite out of the ones I have. That's all I have to say. And since I already have Bennett, a healer, I'm not using Diona. Also, those of you seen, I have Venti. Venti is not advised with Razor, since he is my primary damage dealer at the moment. He is not very advised because his elemental burst lifts the enemies up into the air, and Razor cannot hit them. Or it is very difficult to hit them with Razor. Again, not advised.
Treasure hoarder activity here. They must have come to these ruins.
I don't know how...
Keeper inside.
Okay, I guess this.
Sure hopes Ganyu's information is reliable.
I didn't know how she deduced that the treasure hoarders were here, but I guess the tent and the box is lying around.
There aren't many guards here.
Oh, okay.
Looks like their plan to draw away the Abyss Order's forces really worked.
Hello. Again, you'd see people one-shot people with Razor. My Razor has been unfortunate with artifacts lately. Oh, you're still alive. I thought he died first. There we go. My Venti isn't that great either. At the moment, my Bennett is the character I have the strongest.
Here. This should be the right direction. But
Oh, wait, ooh.
why does it feel stranger and stranger as we make it deeper into these ruins? Be careful now. Paimon's right behind you.
Paimon's terrified, that's amazing. Oh, here we go. Well, I was about to say, watch me land on that spike and die somehow.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Just one treasure hoarder? One dead treasure hoarder?
This looks like a person.
Autoplay?
Could it be the Grand Thief? Why is he in that position? Is he praying to something? That's...
An upside down statue of the 7, basically. Some strange thing that I've never seen. No, it's statue of the 7.
Why is the statue of the 7 hanging upside down? And the statue's hands... Paimon remembers they're normally holding an orb, right? But this statue is holding. What is that? Paimon has a really bad feeling about this. And the Grand Thief hasn't moved an inch. Do you think he's... hello? Are you okay, mister? He's dead. Paimon doesn't feel so good.
The way she said he's dead was definitely funny. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one.
Let's get out of here, and fast! We should report back to Ganyu and Lan.
No, we're gonna fight everyone.
Ah! Now what? We can't stay here! Quick, run!
Right. Also, that would look like a statue of Venti. And we're in Liyue, which is a little confusing. Okay, another one of these. I wonder if anyone got hit by these bubbles. Watch me be talking crap, get hit by one of those bubbles. Oh no. Wait, I didn't know those fell. I didn't know those fell till the last hit. Or the last platform, I mean. Yeah, but back I was saying, oh, that must be the Abyss Herald that I've heard so much about from the previous quest. Am I correct? I think I seen a glimpse of his name.
You cannot spy on the secrets of the Abyss.
Autoplay?
You have come here. You have seen our secrets. For this, you must pay the price. As a herald, I will mete out your punishment.
An Abyss Herald?
The reason why I said autoplay, by the way, was because I usually click it during the cutscenes to make it go faster. So if the words at the bottom do go too fast, depending on how long the sentences or the paragraphs are, that is the autoplay, not me hitting anything. At the moment, this is me hitting something. The one Dane spoke of. Yeah, that's the previous quest I was talking about.
Dainsleif. Oh, I thought you were just a couple of pests that stumbled in here by mistake. So, you are with Dainsleif, that constant annoyance in our affairs. Did he send you here to die? His resistance against the Abyss has gone nowhere for a long time. There is nothing you can do to change the tide. The Abyss is unstoppable.
Can't we just talk about it?
What is this power? I've never seen it before.
No? Okay.
Careful, please don't get cocky.
Don't get cocky, got it.
We think you can get away?
Interesting how he was... There it goes. There's the fire damage that disappeared for a second. He should have had more health, right?
This power, it seems familiar.
Oh, I usually use the main character on the Archon quest. This is the one time I'm not doing it because I've had my other characters leveled up a little bit over my main character.
I see. So it's you. You are the one. In that case, I shall stay here no longer.
See ya.
What a tough battle. Are you okay? Oh, such a strong enemy. Who knew the Abyss Order had monsters this powerful among them? Huh? What is it? What are you thinking about? Oh, right, yeah. We're near the exit now. Let's get out of this scary place before something even more dangerous shows up.
I wonder if I could have taken the power from the statue of the 7 that was turned upside down. Just a thought. The traveler and Paimon swiftly leave the ruins. Be a little bit nicer if it loaded.
So
it's Dane.
We meet again. A little sooner than I had expected.
Creepy music, understood.
Hey, it's Dane!
Judging by your expression, it seems you just experienced something quite strange. Could it be that you encountered an Abyss Herald in those ruins?
Huh? How did you know that?
I've been on the Abyss Herald's trail. I didn't expect to find you here as well.
Traveler tells Dane about the strange statue, and I didn't read that.
Statue of the 7, holding abyssal power in its hands. No, I have never seen such a thing during my time fighting the Abyss, though I have had my suspicions. Tell me the rest of what happened in there. So you escaped the ruin depths filled with abyssal power, and then?
And then, as we got close to the exit, an Abyss Herald suddenly appeared and blocked our way! We fought a big battle with that thing. Maybe it hasn't gotten too far yet.
Yes, this is a rare opportunity indeed. Come, let's catch up to it.
Let's go! A rare opportunity? With Dane helping out, maybe we'll be able to solve more mysteries about the Abyss.
Yeah, I wasn't saying yes, sir, on that. Can I get a marker? There it goes. Okay, while I'm here, I might as well show you what I was talking about the quest. This thing right here. There's 2 parts of this. If you do 5 of the first part, there's like these, see the bottom where you see the squirrel and the crab? You catch those, and I don't know what that flaming thing over there is, but once you catch those, in this giant area that's like yellow, actually I think it was a little bit bigger, like that. Oh, I gotta go here. After you catch those, the thing will tell you to do the other part of the quest, and that is the one I have to do. I'll most likely do that right after this. But I'm obviously going to keep it a separate video. Keep it short. I don't want to fight this group. I really don't want to fight it because it's water and I'm not using ice. He's right here, he's ice. I can take care of him really quickly.
Here we go.
Get that up a little bit. I don't know why this dude's ice dropped that quickly. I mean, I know why, but that hasn't happened the last couple times I fought them. I'll get a little bit of defense. Where'd he go? Physical damage don't do too much to the shields. It does do something. I was probably better off beating him with Razor's ult from the get-go, but oh well.
Those Abyss mages just now. Were they trying to ambush us?
No, it looked like they were playing with the Rune Guard.
No.
Yep.
We were just digging through these abandoned ruin guards looking for something of value.
Oh, is that so? The Traveler here seems to like doing that a lot too. Looking for chaos devices, chaos circuits, you know, that kind of stuff.
I mean, they're important to us, but I don't think they are for them.
They wouldn't be searching for such ordinary objects. In fact, I was nearby investigating precisely because abyss mages often come out from that ruin to explore. They seem to be searching the remains of ruin guards for a certain valuable object to take back to the ruins. However, they look disappointed, so it would seem they haven't found it yet.
Well then, why didn't you grab one of them just now and ask what they were up to?
I'm gonna say the first one.
I certainly don't mean to be merciful towards these monsters of the abyss, but I have a feeling that their plan with this object is of major importance to the entire Abyss Order. One cannot discover the truth behind it through interrogation. Or rather, these Abyss mages likely fear something else, much more than they do a painful interrogation.
Fear seems to be a good answer, but I'm gonna go with the second one.
Paimon is getting goosebumps thinking about all this.
All right, we shouldn't waste too much time here. Let's continue our search.
I want to look at the Ruin Guard. Things are sort of spinning. Where's this? Same place? No? I hate to say it, I'm probably better off running. I mean, I technically would be able to glide, but the loading screen probably wouldn't be, advised.
Yahoo!
I don't know if this is a waste of time. It feels like it'd have been faster than just sprinting. Apparently I've been to this area before. Got another fire abyss mage and a water abyss mage. Oh, and a ruin hunter.
Time for takeoff. Let's light it up.
I should have popped Bennett's ult. I'm sorry. No, 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 no. I'm in nothing. He got. Yep. No.
Off we go. I'm going in. Let's light it up. Rain outlines your fate. Brace yourselves.
Screw your machine guns. What the hell is going on? Oh, I got hit by him. I know I'm getting hit by the bullets, but I'm not doing too much. Oh crap, no, I don't have the right artifact equipped. Let's see if I can change it. I'm most likely gonna die as Razor again because I don't have it equipped. Thank you. Yep, these seem like they might work. Wow! All that was for nothing. Are you serious?
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
That is nuts.
Off we go. Adventure time. Adventure time.
I gotta wait 50 seconds. That's crazy.
Light it up. Let's play.
I'm just gonna do this. Okay, so that relic I equipped it, or artifact, whatever you want to call it, it gives me health. As you see, I needed it.
Everybody stand back. Adventure time.
Oh, wow, dude, that's nuts. I think the reason why I'm having a hard time is I've never seen this moveset before, ever. Please tell me it's enough. 4 seconds. Are you nuts?
Let me weave you a verse. Time to act. Brace yourselves.
I had to take my time. I was better off pausing the game.
Think you can get away?
I didn't know there's another one over there. No, bad Rune Hunter, bad.
Let's light it up.
I didn't mean to hit R2. Oh, I'm fucked. Goodbye, Bennett. Or Venti.
How rude.
Yeah, this is actually upsetting me. I bet you there's someone out there beat this in like 3 seconds.
Everybody stand back.
I don't know why I struggle with that. I definitely should have.
The Abyss Order, Ruin Guards sure are active around here. Seems wherever we find an Abyss Mage hideout, there's often a bunch of Ruin Guards roaming around too.
Check him, he was different.
Coincidence? Or...
There are no coincidences in the world. Everything is the fruit of seeds planted long ago. Just like your appearance in that tavern. Time is just waiting for those seeds to sprout.
The question is, when will you be a playable character?
Forget it. Just some needless musings.
His cape looked like Pine once, just saying.
The connection between the Abyss Order and the Ruin Guards is by no means incidental. Rather, they are both branches that have grown out and up from the same roots below.
branches? Roots? What do you mean exactly?
Both originate from an ancient nation that was destroyed 500 years ago. Khaenri'ah.
Huh? Khaenri'ah? Really? The Abyss Order and Ruin Guards are left over from after the destruction of that nation? Oh. Speaking of Khaenri'ah, that's really a super ancient name. Oh, right. As your guide, Paimon should explain a bit here. A long time ago, the nation of Khaenri'ah was...
I feel like I could have cut her off. Well, technically I am, but...
Huh? You have memories of being there. But that nation was destroyed 500 years ago.
Is that so? Well, everyone has their secrets. You did not pry into mine, so I shall not pry into yours.
All the theories about being here 500 years ago were true.
But, if you would like to tell me, I will listen. So, the Khaenri'ah you saw, what was it like?
Wait, the person who woke me up. Sea of Thames. I'm just gonna go with the first one.
So that's the complete story, huh? Paimon thought that you ran into that unknown god first.
I see. So your first memory after coming to this world was being awoken by your sister from within that meteorite.
What?
Seems your sister woke up first. But the question is, how long before you?
And then your sister told you that the destruction of Khaenri'ah plunged the whole world into chaos, and that you two should leave this world called Tevat?
The destruction of Conria? She said that?
That destruction you witnessed, that's history from 500 years ago. It seems the first time you awoke in this world was indeed during that period.
Huh. So your sister must have understood this world better than you did, because she woke up first.
And it was shortly after that that you encountered an unknown god who blocked your path, so you couldn't escape.
Oh, Paimon knows this part really well.
I understand. When you awoke at that time and hurriedly tried to leave for another world, you didn't know anything about Conria. But now, since you have come to gain some understanding of Tevat, you are able to guess that the war you witnessed all those years ago must be the war that ended Conria. Am I right?
Ah, if that's the case, you must have been flipping through all sorts of books during our adventure these past few months. Before going to Mondstadt, you had just looked at some vague materials. Later, we managed to gather a whole bunch of old books from all around Mondstadt and Liyue, but you told Paimon they were useless. So, the whole time you were just trying to learn more about Conria so you could find your sister? Oh, yeah! You can travel around the 7 nations to find the 7. But where can you go to find a nation that was destroyed 500 years ago?
I probably know more about Conria than both of you. Conria was a nation without a god. Not because it had a god that died or abandoned them, but because it never had a god to begin with. It was a powerful nation, built purely by humans. An unprecedented, flourishing, and glorious civilization. It was the pride of humankind.
A nation without a god?
Later events unfolded just as you remember. It was all destroyed by gods.
You mean that...
500 years ago, the gods descended upon the world and brought desolation to Conria. The pride of humankind was uprooted and crushed, like a weed removed from the garden of the gods.
How could that be? The history books don't say anything about that.
I would say this one, but I'm just gonna go with this one.
Yes, well, continuing to discuss the past now will only dampen our spirits. Let's keep moving. I will tell you more of what you want to know as we continue our search.
I think it's funny, both gods we've met so far were the original Archons, like the Air Archon and Animal Archon, I mean, and the Geo Archon. Also, apparently I haven't collected that. I'll just remember this place later. Where do you want me to spawn? I'm gonna spawn up here and just glide down. I know the other place was slightly closer, but I think I had to climb that side of the hill. Or mountain or whatever it's on. Oh, looking the right way. 300 meters. Yeah, it might have been further away. Charge up venti or slide down the hill, that works. Alright, this might work. Never mind. Cutscene.
mages.
I was just gonna use Animo to kill them both because they're both the weakness of each other, I think. Actually, no, the other one's air, but it'd still work.
Dane was just saying how these ancient machines are from Conria. So, did Conria have a lot of ruins that needed to be guarded?
No. Ruin Guard is the name modern people have given these machines. No one called them that 500 years ago. These Ruin Guards were known as Field Tillers by the people of Conria.
Field tillers?
So they planted
What a
crops.
strange name.
It's not like you think. Field Tiller was just a code name.
Yeah, they're killing machines.
People of Conria like to give code names to their weapons. The land is not to be tilled with farming tools, but rather is to be fought for with steel and blood. This is how the Field Tiller came about.
Fought for with steel and blood? Well, that's an interesting way of understanding tilling. Paimon doesn't think it's a very positive interpretation.
After the destruction of Conria, these masterless field tillers went completely out of control. They wandered aimlessly over the centuries, gradually spreading to every corner of Teyvat. Perhaps resonating with the sorrow of other civilizations lost to time, they found their way to various ruins across the land, where they lie dormant.
That sounds so sad.
Once you understand more, those details won't mean much to you. But no matter their past, all that remains of them now is the danger they pose. So destroy them all.
There's a lot more of you than there were, like, 2 seconds ago. Oh, great. Please help me fight them. No? Okay. Oh, okay. I can't switch characters again.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Happens every time I use Venti's ult. Just throwing it out there. He died. The Ruin Guard won't be that hard to kill. You have to die first, though.
Witness the power of Gurwa.
Aw, come on.
Brace yourselves.
What?
Everybody stand back. Let's light it up.
Don't know why it's doing that.
Time for takeoff. Let's play. Huh? This abyss maze dropped a talisman. Could it be a communication of some kind?
This talisman seems connected to the Abyss Herald. But why would an Abyss Mage be carrying it? Perhaps it really does contain information about their operation.
But Paimon can't read the writing on it. Is that the script of Conria?
Engulf the faith of an enemy in flame, and bring glory to Her Highness the Princess.
What? Is that what it says?
Loom of Fate initial operation. They, the Abyss, seem to be carrying out a large operation. The keyword here is Loom of Fate. It seems like they are still launching the operation, or rather, are still conducting preliminary tests.
Loom of Fate? What's that? Is it literally a fate-weaving machine? From the horrible feeling Paimon's been getting, those eerie ruins are super likely to be related to this fate-weaving operation. So, Dane, what message does this talisman contain?
I'm reading it now. An ambitious operation. But some parts are difficult to understand.
How so?
In short, the first phase of the plan is related to Osile, Overlord of the Vortex.
The Overlord of the Vortex? You mean that god in the ocean? What do they want with Osile?
I know of your past heroics regarding Dvalin, and I also know of the Abyss Order's role in the Storm Terror incident. Though you may not have been aware of it at the time, you were thwarting an Abyss Order operation similar to this one.
Last time it was Venti's old friend. This time it's a huge ancient god. The Abyss Order keeps setting their sights higher and higher. Will the Abyss Order use their lies and dark magic to corrupt Osile, just as they did Dvalin?
No.
Isn't he already corrupt?
From the contents of the talisman, this operation goes one step further. They won't just corrupt Osile's mind. They also plan to use the ancient technology behind the field tillers to completely transform Osile's body.
Interesting.
Is that even possible? So wait, the Abyss Order wants to make some sort of cybernetic squid god of mass destruction?
Very few people today truly understand the civilization of Khaenri'ah. Though of course, the accuracy of that understanding itself is difficult to judge. Only the Abyss Order has consistently sought out the remnants of Khaenri'ah. Despite being far from human, they seek out this lost human civilization quite persistently. The talisman's message states that they will use the defiled statue as a base, attaching Osile's limbs to construct a mechanized god. And the new core that shall replace the orb usually held by the Statue of the Seven is the eye of the very first field tiller.
The eye of the very first field tiller? Oh, Paimon gets it! All those Abyss mages are looking for the special eye, right?
It would seem so.
This whole thing keeps getting more complicated. But basically, it all has to do with that eerie statue of the Seven we saw, right?
Yes. According to the talisman, the eye should be placed in the hands of the defiled statue, thereby imbuing the newly born god with the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
I'm gonna go with special.
Oh boy, the Abyss Order sure isn't holding back with this plan. Since no one knows where the first field tiller is, how about we take the information about the statue as the starting point for our investigation?
I mean, this one makes no sense, but I know that's gonna play a part.
Yeah, that tone-deaf bard is too difficult to track down anyway. Let's go to the cathedral first and ask around. Maybe we'll learn something.
Okay, it made sense.
Cathedral.
Huh? What's the matter, Dane?
Nothing. Let's get moving.
Hey, look, here's Venti. Where we going? Cathedral. Oh, it's an anima Archon. I was like, oh, okay, we're gonna go look for Venti. Nah, Cathedral. Because where else would you get information from about an ancient race?
A huge statue, a grandiose cathedral. The people of Mondstadt clearly spent a great deal of resources and energy to construct them. But how aware of this was the Animo Archon on receiving this gift? And how much did he give back in return?
Faith doesn't ask for anything in return, though, does it?
As long as the gods have a clear conscience about it all, there's nothing I can say about it.
Shh! We're about to enter the cathedral! Don't say anything bad about the Animo Archon! And actually, the Animo Archon is... never mind!
I never specifically said I would enter the cathedral. I'll leave you two to mingle with the sisters.
Huh?
So he's hiding from someone, basically.
You are the honorary knight of Mondstadt. They will surely allow you to poke into these affairs with their utmost trust. Having me tag along would only make them suspicious. Correct. And just as our little friend said, I might say something bad about the church at any time. When a non-believer steps onto holy ground, the result is never pretty. I have never received the favor of the gods in the past. I don't see any reason I would need it now, or in the future either. That's enough about that. While we've been chit-chatting, the Abyss Order continues to act.
Okay, then we'll just go in ourselves and ask around.
I should warn you about one thing. Don't go mentioning the defiled statue inside the cathedral. The Church of Favonius wouldn't ignore the matter of the statue, but if they rashly tried anything against the Abyss Order, it would only ruin whatever element of surprise we may have. Also, meddling in the affairs of the Abyss usually doesn't end well for anyone.
And Venti got messed up. Well, there's only 2 people we really know inside of here, so. Hello, Barbara.
Honorary Knight! Hi, how have you been? Do you need anything today? But I should first make it clear that if you need to borrow the Holy Lyre to Hermel again, we cannot oblige.
It's broken, I remember. By the way, for those who don't know, they did change the English voice actor for Barbara like a little while ago, like a few months ago. If no one noticed, then don't worry about it.
It seems she hasn't realized it's just an illusion. Oh, we're here to ask some questions about something. Barbara, have you heard about the first field tiller?
What's that? Field tiller. What does it do?
Of course you wouldn't know anything about that. Okay, next question. Has the church ever lost a statue of the 7?
Huh? You're here to ask about that old story? Well, I didn't expect that. That was such a long time ago, barely anyone mentions it nowadays. A long time ago, there was indeed one statue of the 7 that disappeared one night without a trace. Nearly every member of the church joined the search for it, but it was never found. In the church's records, as you might assume, this incident has been called the Lost Statue of the 7.
Of course!
Of course?
Nothing? So do you have any other clues? Paimon means any other strange stories? Sorry, Barbara, but we can't tell you about the statue we saw just yet. Like Dane said outside, it's for your own good.
Other strange stories? I'm not sure. Let me think about what other unusual incidents are in the church's records. Oh, the Tyrant's Final Fury? No, that's from another time. Probably unrelated.
The Tyrant's Final Fury?
Oh, this refers to a time of great danger that engulfed old Mondstadt, the place now known as Storm Terror's lair. Many, many years ago, there was a time when balls of fire would rain from the sky whenever anyone approached old Mondstadt.
Balls of fire raining from the sky? How terrifying!
People at that time believed it was a curse laid down by the god of storms, so they referred to it as the Tyrant's Final Fury. This strange phenomenon continued for about a year. No one was ever able to solve it. It just gradually ceased on its own. Right. Later, the theory of the Tyrant's Final Fury became less probable in the eyes of the church. Common reasoning dictates that the god of storms wouldn't shoot fireballs. Perhaps it was something else that caused the disaster. Anyway, this incident might not be related to the lost statue of the Seven, but I just can't think of any other strange incidents that might be.
It's okay. Thanks anyway.
There's that pointless word, thank you, again. I can never get used to hearing it.
Oh, Rosaria, it's you.
If you're looking for the Knights of Favonius, they're busy with those monsters again.
Those monsters?
Those monsters that tried to attack Mondstadt last time during the Storm Terror incident?
Wasn't that the Abyss Order? They're at it again?
Indeed. They're gathering in Wolvendom, causing great unrest among the wolves. Could it be that the Abyss Order is targeting the spirit of Lupus Boreas? As for what purpose, I can't say for certain. Master Jean has already headed off to Wolvendom. I must also begin to make a move myself.
Then I will go as well.
Master Jean said you should stay at the church and continue your work with the clergy.
But you're also a member of the clergy.
Right. We'll go give Master Jean a hand.
Oh, okay. If the honorary knight will be there, then... But please, everyone, be careful. May the animal Archon protect you all.
So they're messing with the wolf. Also, watch that the rune guard that they're looking for be the one that's in Storm Terror's lair, that's sitting at the top near the domain. It just sits there and on looks over everything. Watch that be it. But you know, knowing my luck, it's gonna be alive and well and kick my ass. So let's go deal with the wolves and the Abyss Mage first. Hopefully. Oh great, who's right here? Oh damn, I thought we would have just left.
I see. Has the Abyss Order already launched a new operation? This could very well have something to do with the defiled statue. We should go as well.
But what is the Abyss Order going to Wolvendom for anyway? Are they looking to do the same as they did with Dvalin? Not again!
No, that's not likely. Unlike Osile, who was just suppressed, Andreas died long ago. Today, it is just his spirit that stands guard over Wolvendom. The Abyss Herald may just be targeting the spirit of Andreas in an attempt to garner some information from one of the Animo Archon's old companions.
I don't care if the wolf is still stronger than Dvalin. I didn't expect this quest to be so long, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it doesn't seem that long, but you know, almost an hour in on a recording. I should have made this a two-parter.
The Abyss Order!
Hello, everybody.
Don't underestimate the enemy. Let's take them now.
Hello, buddy. You need to get down from here now. Not really.
The closer we get to the target, the more enemies there are. Fits the Abyss Order's style.
Yeah, let's go!
I'm not going any further.
Afraid of the wolf.
Huh? Why not? Is it because you're afraid of fluffy animals?
It has nothing to do with wolves. It's because Boreas was an ancient god, yet he willingly became a servant of the Seven. I cannot possibly agree with his actions. I don't desire any interaction with him. Besides, you're the one people like. I'm less likable. There's nothing special about gods anyway. It's just my opinion, but a word of advice. Always be on your guard when around gods. You shouldn't place too much trust in them, but at the same time, don't go too far in the opposite direction. Don't go trying to overthrow them or hunt them down.
Why not?
Even if the god in question is your sworn enemy.
Don't trust them and don't hunt them. That's some awkward advice. Does Dane hate the Seven or is he protecting them?
Lest I repeat the failings of my forebears, I will tell you one final fact.
Huh? What fact?
The destruction of the nation of Kanria by the gods is the reason the Abyss Order now seeks to destroy the nations watched over by the Seven. Well, enough chit-chat. We should get back to business. I will go take care of the remaining Abyss Order members in the area. Try and keep your visit with Boreas brief. Afterward, let's meet at the entrance to Wolvendom.
Up, there he goes. What a strange man. Yeah, that's true. You also keep your guard up against unfamiliar gods. At the Rite of Dissension in Liyue, your decision was very similar to what Dane would do. Not the easiest situation.
Honorary Knight, Paimon, what are you two doing here?
Oh,
I see you came down from where the enemies were.
So glad we found you. Rosaria told us that you came here to fight the Abyss Order, so we came to help.
Then your help is greatly appreciated. The Abyss Order's sudden offensive is very strange. They have surrounded Wolvendom. I am preparing to send out some knights to fight back. I just scouted out all of Wolvendom, but I did not see you. Rosaria told me that the Abyss Order is going after Boreas. But the Abyss Order and Boreas... What is the connection between them?
They just like to cause trouble. Do they really need a reason? The Abyss Order already went after Devalin. It's not too surprising that they would also go after another one of the Animal Archon's buddies.
That is true. Regardless, whether the reason behind the present threat is clear or not, I will handle the situation. Honorary Knight, please go and check if Lupus Boreas is in any danger. This god's spirit... He does not often see people, but I hear that you have met him before. Maybe it is best that you are also the one to meet him this time.
In fact, I meet him once a week.
Okay, be careful. Thank you for your help, Honorary Knight of Favonius.
By the way, I'm just gonna shout this out. She came from up there, and look, the enemies are still there. So let's just hit him. Use this.
Get away.
And hope it gets everybody. No, it didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's... Oh, it didn't suck him in like I thought it would.
Here we go. Brace yourselves. Here we go.
I'm gonna mute my mic for a moment.
Look! Over there, it's Razor! And
Interesting.
the Abyss Herald!
Well, let's see what's going on here.
You not welcome here.
So, the wolf's wretched spirit likes to raise wild pups now. You claim to be a guardian, yet your once sharp claws have clearly dulled since your days of godly glory. If you serve us, we can restore your divine powers you once held in the past. Lies. Lies.
What the heck is this ceremony? He looks like he's in a lot of pain. Oh no! Is this the same thing they did to corrupt Dvalin's mind?
Wolves never surrender. But this can't go on.
No matter how many times you resist us, your efforts are all in vain. Bow before the abyss!
Teamwork is dreamwork. Think you can get away?
It's a roar!
All right, that was. I wish I knew about the shield ahead of time. I got frozen. What? What do you want me to do, game? I don't have ice.
Off we go.
I'm going to die because he has no health and a shield.
Would a gliding be faster?
Oh. Let me get the ult.
We go.
There, there's one. Give me a minute. Alright, here we go.
Stand. Think you can get away?
I understand Vaporize is probably the better option, but I don't care. What the hell just happened to me? Oh,
Let's play.
oh, I missed. I'll just wait.
Here we go.
No, no, no.
Go. Adventure. Off we go.
Let's light it up!
That works.
The ceremony was interrupted. How fortunate for you. How does an old spirit have such determined will? No matter. This is but a small unforeseen variable. Our grand scheme will not be affected.
It disappeared again!
Thank you. You came. Just in time.
Human Lupercal, I am ashamed that you must see me in my present state. But still, the Abyss Herald underestimated my strength.
Lupus Boreas never refuses trial, but scary outsider, not respect trial rules. I too didn't see the trap.
Wait, so you mean the Abyss Order had everything prepared to corrupt Lupus Boreas' mind, then lured him out under the pretense of challenging him in a trial?
Thank you. In the future, my claws must get sharper. You smelled danger and came here?
No, we heard about the danger. Paimon's nose doesn't even know what danger smells like. Besides coming to help, we actually have something to ask you about too. Excuse us, Mr. Wolf God. Do you know anything about the first field tiller?
I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. I know not what this field tiller is. Though there was indeed one human-made machine that I can never forget. It entered into my proving ground by accident, and I mistook it for a challenger. But it could not think, only fight. It was designed as a pure killing machine from top to bottom. I eventually damaged it greatly with one of my attacks. Before it fell to the ground, it fled the proving ground.
By the sounds of it, it's possible that could have been the very first field tiller, right?
Yes, it could spin, leap high into the air, and even shoot fireballs. Although no match for a god, it was stronger than even many who wield visions.
Fireballs? Hey, didn't we hear this somewhere else recently as well? Anyway, this pretty much proves that the first field tiller came to Mondstadt, doesn't it? It sounds like the first one was way stronger than the mass-produced ruin guards that came after. But in this story, it was damaged at the proving ground while fighting the Wolf of the North.
Don't know, but did we help?
Yes, you were a big help. Thanks. We need to keep investigating something super important. The Abyss Herald may have left, but the Abyss's forces are still attacking. You two be careful.
Yes, I smell more danger. Bigger danger. You too, also be careful.
Well, that was some good intel. Quick, let's go tell Dane.
Yeah, tell him that basically we might actually have to go to Stormterror's lair. Is it quicker to just, you know, fast travel? It is. Where's he at? There he is.
you are. Did you see Master Jean?
I saw her, but purposely avoided her. As both the Lion Fang Knight and acting Grand Master, she naturally would have some reservations towards me. If I'm not careful, one day I may find myself becoming the object of one of her investigations. But back to the matter at hand. I defeated some of the Abyss forces, but wasn't able to gather any information. Did you have more success? I see. Well then, we can more or less figure out where the first field tiller ended up.
Huh? Really? Just from the Lupus Boreas story?
I mean,
That
we did find out it was in
information
Dvalin's
combined
lair.
with a more comprehensive analysis. For example, the old story you told me you heard in the cathedral. Exactly. The strange story told to you by that young sister, long mistaken to be a curse rained down by a deceased tyrant.
Ah, Paimon gets it. So the tyrant's final fury was really just missiles fired from the field tiller after it ran from Wolvendom. After it was damaged in the fight with the Wolf of the North, it must have wandered into the ruins of old Mondstadt and stayed there. Then, whenever anyone got close, pew, pew, boom! It would fire a ton of missiles at them, until one day it finally broke down for good, and the fireballs stopped raining from the sky. Back then, the people of Mondstadt hadn't seen many ruin guards before, so they came to interpret it as the tyrant's final fury.
It looks like we need to make a trip to Storm Terror's lair and comb the entire area. What do you mean?
Huh? You mean... Oh, Paimon remembers too! We saw that abandoned ruin guard sitting atop the tower when we went there before. Can't forget something like that.
I called it. Look, I'm not gonna say I told you so. I told you so, and I've heard nothing about this quest. On here we go. I'll take a little bit of health because it's right here.
This is it, right? Okay then, use your elemental sight to look for the eye.
It's probably where an eye would be. Yeah, I don't think it's there no more.
So what did you see? Huh? Nothing? Oh, but Paimon was so excited. What's going on? Are you sure you did it right?
This requires another method. Using elemental sight on a field tiller is of no use because it is not powered by the elements. Let me give it a try. And done.
Wow! It's
The very thing the Abyss Herald has been seeking all along. The eye of the first field tiller. All of the ruin guards today are just replicas of this machine. As the prototype, its combat capability was unrestricted.
prototype? Oh, Paimon doesn't know that word. Is it another ancient term from Conria?
As the Abyss Order has surmised, if this eye is placed in the hands of the defiled statue, and if the limbs of Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, are attached to the statue, there you have a mechanized god. And this newly born god will have the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia. Yes.
Then, what What should we do with this eye?
No. I'll guard it myself.
Huh? You? Dane? You won't go and do anything crazy with it, will you?
You may doubt me if you wish, but I must ensure it does not fall into the wrong hands. No matter where we may hide it, they will find it. And as for the Church of Favonius, well, you know I don't trust them.
Oh, right.
But our work isn't done yet. To avoid any further repercussions, we must also take care of that defiled statue. We can't have the church get involved. Let's handle it ourselves. As for what I mean by take care of it, naturally I mean to completely destroy it.
Destroy it? That's a statue of the Seven! As well as being a really important cultural relic, they're actually divine too! Well, good thing we didn't tell Barbara earlier. Otherwise she'd be going completely bonkers right now!
Do the Seven really expect me to help them look after what belongs to them? Let's go back to those ruins and destroy the inverted statue. If we are lucky, we will also run into that Abyss Herald. I'll make sure it doesn't get away this time.
So we're just, you know... Like I said, waypoint unlocked. What? So, you know, we're just basically bringing the eye to them, right? I'm just throwing it out there. Oops, I forgot where it was. Can I just go straight there? Cancel navigation. Apparently not. I would go there, but I don't feel like making that swim. And I remember there being enemies there. Actually, there probably isn't. One enemy is if you go forward, and the other one's a flower that attacks you if you pull the mint or whatever that spawns there. But this way might be faster. I say might because it probably is. Just ran a gun a bunch of times, jumped on here. See, I just have been running. At least I now know why they want us to bring ice, because of the guy uses a water shield. Which again, I should very well bring ice, but I'm not going to. If I had a different fire character that was powerful enough, I'd use Diona. Or if I had Ganyu, which is probably the best ice character in the game.
Running around, we end up right back here again. Look at us. We barely escaped this place last time, and now we're strolling right back in. Gee, surely we must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Teyvat. That are the stupidest. To get to that creepy statue, we just need to follow
go
the
down.
path we used to escape last time. That should take us right to it.
Oh look, a
Yep,
treasure
that
chest that
way.
I didn't see
Let's
before.
go, and remember to be on your guard.
No! I was too low. Why is there bubbles all the way up there? Whoop. Of course I step in this. Goodbye! Wait, can I pop the bubbles? Answer to that question was no, you cannot pop the bubbles. No, what are you doing? Keep going, just keep going. Ah. You're too close, Bubble.
Looks like we're here. An eerie, lifeless, dark chamber. I understand the evil aura you were describing earlier.
Oh, such a scary place.
Be careful to not be overwhelmed by the power of the defiled statue. The Abyss Herald. It's here.
You sense correctly. You are just as vexatious as ever, Dainsleif, enemy of the Abyss. I sense your soul is stained by terrible bloodshed, perhaps from your darkest nightmares, unless... Oh, and something far more dangerous. You reek of a corruption familiar to me. Then we are the same. We're both dangerous. But dangers from outside of the Abyss Order must be caught and caged.
It is your words that forever reek of corruption. Time to silence you!
Bow before the Abyss! Decimate!
Oh, he spawned closer this time, so. Alright. I didn't want to be too close to that before. Oh, it's only one time this time.
Brace yourself.
You didn't have any elemental reaction on you, so I can't get the swirl.
Brace yourself. Here we go.
Oh, great. You, I can take you out really easily.
Yahoo! Think you can get away? A little teamwork is dream. Let's play. Oh no, my lyre is broken. Let's play. Let's light it up.
Resistance is futile. The
Rain
end
outlines your fate.
is nigh.
Here we go. Yahoo!
Decimate. Life will perish. The end is nigh.
Not good. Witness the power of... No, my sword!
Decimate.
Going in. Think you can get away?
Will perish.
Let's light it up! Let's play! Let's light it up! Let's play! Think you can get away? Here we go!
Rain outlines your fate.
Yahoo! Teamwork is tricky.
The abyss shall rise.
I didn't think that would happen at the last second. I wish the Traveler could really fight like this. Jesus. And there's the Traveler sister.
Princess.
Hey! Could that be?
Ether.
Wait! She just blocked an attack against the Abyss Herald! Your sister and the Abyss?
Ether, why are you with Dane?
Uh-huh. Your sister knows Dane?
Lumine, we meet again.
What's going on here? Dane knows her too?
You shouldn't team up with this man. He is my enemy.
Lumine.
But it must be said. Don't try to stop me. Don't try to stop the Abyss. That man, Dainsleif, was the Twilight Sword, one of the royal guards of the final dynasty of Conria. 500 years ago, he failed to prevent the destruction of Conria. A curse of immortality was laid upon him to forever wander the wilderness, while he watched the people he was supposed to protect turn into monsters of the Abyss.
You're saying Dane is from Conria? The same Conria that was destroyed 500 years ago? And you said the people turned into monsters? You're trying to tell Paimon that the Abyss Order is not only related to Conria, but is actually the people of Conria themselves? And the whole thing about Dane being your enemy... Paimon's so confused.
Home. Yes. Of course. Home is wherever we are together. But I cannot go with you to the next world to find a new home. At least, not yet. Until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with destiny will see no end. Listen to me, Ether. I have already traveled through this world once. Once you reach the end of your journey as I did, you will see for yourself the true nature of this world. So we'll meet again. Though we need not rush, brother. I have more than enough time to wait for you. We have always had enough time.
them again. Look on the bright side. At least we got some really useful information. That's right. At least now, as well as the 7, Dane is also a key part of finding your sibling too, right? That's right. By the way, what they said just now is all pretty confusing. Did you understand it at all? Oh, well then, let's go over it again. First off, that Abyss Herald called your sister Princess. It seems like your sister is leading the Abyss Order. Even the Abyss Herald answers to her. Still, we don't know for sure if she's the highest-ranking leader in the organization. Also, your sister said that she wants to engulf the thrones and go to war with Destiny. What the heck does that mean? Could it be that she wants to destroy the 7 and the 7 nations? Next thing, turns out the Abyss Order monsters are really what the people of Conria turned into after their nation was destroyed. This story is just plain terrifying. And Dane is from Conria too! He witnessed its destruction 500 years ago! But he didn't turn into a monster, and now he's fighting the Abyss Order. So that's why your sister said that Dane is her enemy, right? But if the monsters of the Abyss are the same people that Dane protected all those years ago, then why is he enemies with the Abyss Order now? Also, how come, after all this time we spent searching for your sister, it turns out she's on the side of the Abyss? What's up with that? Yeah, you're right. Then, we can't let ourselves get down about it now. Our journey's not over yet. Let's get a move on. Time to leave this terrible dark place and get back to the surface where the sun shines bright. If your sister wants you to reach the end of your journey, well then, show her what you're made of. Come on, traveler, let's go.
Before I even do anything, can I do anything to this? Ugh. Apparently we can't. Yeah, we can't do anything to that. That's crazy.
Brace yourself.
Alright, let's get out of here real fast. Alright, that seemed to be the end of that mission. Yeah, it was. The last thing I have to do today is the event that just came out. Alright, that works for me. I don't know what that flame is over there. It's the second time I've seen it. Oh, that's the little fire and the hilichurls loading in and out. That's great. So basically we discovered who the princess was of the Abyss Mage, and what happened to your sister. Oh, there's at least one good news with the story.
Out of the way! Ow. Adventure! Here we go! Here we go! Think you can get away?
I won't leave that happen. over here. Alright, so basically that's the end of that quest until the part 2, which I'm predicting will come out well after we ever get the Traveler's third ability. Only reason why I say that, because of the thing it said to look for.